Ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate and welcome back to Stationeers. So what have I been doing? I've been doing a little bit of ore gathering, which is always a good thing to do at night and offline. And look, I've got all this beautiful ore just piled up here. The sun is up, batteries are charging. It's probably, I should just turn this on a little bit. Do we have much cable? It's probably a good time for us to start messing with the... I'm going to switch this around here. Start messing with the beautiful work that is doing... Oh, there we go. Which is doing cabling and sorting out this airlock. So it's kind of ready to go. But one thing we do want to do is I'm just going to pop all of that in there. Is I'm going to start telling it to make some cable because you can never use or have too much of it. So we're going to leave that, then we're going to make solar panels with it and mess around perhaps with the next set of gear. So that's just going to quietly spit out stuff there. What we're going to need for this is some control stuff in here, some cabling for power, and I think I will give it its own area power controller. Sort of pondering this. I might have to rewire everything one day, so maybe I won't do that right at this stage, but we do need to get the gear we want. So we'll leave that. We'll leave... Oh, actually, we will need that in our inventory, which is currently full of stuff. So let's just put that in there, the labeler. Good. Okay, so here we have all the other things we will want. I'll put on the old torch, make it a bit easier to see. Not that stuff. It is the airlock circuit board. Atmos analyzer. I think this stuff we can just put away. Cartridge. Circuit board can go in there. We'll need the data disk for programming. We will need a sensor kit. We will need put that there, control panel. That is the active air vent. Okay, we'll put that there. Active air vent. We will want some pipes. I think that will be sufficient for now. So let's go have a look. So to make... Okay, cables are kind of piling up there, boys. I think it's... if I just switch this off, it'll... Did anyone see where that cable went? I don't know. That one's just a gift to the gods, I think. So what we're going to do is... Here I have a console. So that's going to be what cycles the airlock for us. And I'm going to put it... I think there's fine. Then what we have is the active air vent, which I will rotate a little bit like that. Finally, what I want is the sensor, which is going to be a gas sensor. And we'll put it like that. So that's all going to be connected up, and then we're going to put programming gear in here, and that will control the airlocks. First of all, though, before we do that, I need to mess around with cables. And I might as well grab all of these, because we are going to need a lot. Pile those on top, and the wiring tool. So, yeah, let's get going with this. I'm sure that some of you are wondering if you should get this game for yourself. And right now, I don't know... You know what, I could run power along this way. That actually might make sense. Yeah, I think I will. I don't know if I could honestly say that that would be a good idea or not. It is very early access in many ways. It's hard to know how much sort of resources the developers are going to have to put against it. I hope a lot. But at present, you know, there's mostly a bit of building like this, and then it gets a little bit, you know, there's not necessarily going to be a great deal to do. There's a lot of systems which don't really produce a game. Like, there's no particular end goal I can see just yet. But it is coming along quite well, and it does hit Steam sales now and then. I got this for about 15 US dollars, which is not too bad at all. I've definitely had my $15 worth of fun. So we'll go this way all the way along to the edge of this brick. And then we shall come in and see if we can figure out how to connect all this up. It would be good to have a proper airlock, and we can produce a bit of farmed goods then. We'll start getting farming going. It's going to be interesting to see... Alright, so the game does know that it needs to go we want to go corner this way. And don't worry, there are actually floors that I can lay down, and the floor tiles will allow me to... we want to... Can't remember if we want to connect both up. I think we probably do. Okay, yeah. So there are floor tiles. Okay, we'll pick up that, put it in there. Can we get that running, or did it power off due to lack of power? I think we might be okay. It might run out of coal eventually, so what I'll do is I'll just run out of power, so I'll shove the coal generator going. Okay, so that'll help, so we'll keep things ticking along. Likewise, I want to do a bit more furnacing, so we'll get some more iron ore in. I really want to load this thing up so we have all the resources ready to go and we can just start making stuff whenever we want. So here we go. We need to get these cables in. Can't quite remember if we're supposed to do not the four-way, if we're supposed to connect every single one of these up, but I'm just going to assume we do. I think that's more convenient. Okay, we go like this, and we need more cables. Come here. Nope, come back. Jump up. So once this is all connected up, we've sort of programmed the door to tell it what to do, and it will behave. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of a bit subtle about this game, and I quite like that. So we want to have this power cable going down here, and then we want a corner piece that faces... Actually, if I jam open this, I should be able to go and have a look on the other side. Alright, yep. Okay, cool. So I can work on it from this side, which is probably a bit easier. And if I want to, I can cover all this up later as well, so that's good. I better put the right tools in. Yep. Okay, where was I? Yeah. And I need one more cable, and then I think everything is basically good to go. No, come here. Come here. We'll just catch this one. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a little bit more cable, so I can leave that on for now. And let's have a look here. Come on, connect properly. Okay. Oh, and one more here. Alright, cool. So that should now all be basically powered. And once this spits out one more, boop, I'm going to turn it off. That should be plenty. That one spat out a gold brick. Put the tools away, put the cables away. Chuck that there, and silicon, why not? I think I actually have some in here as well. So all of that can go in there. We'll get some more plastic running. And then after that, we want to get some copper running. So, right, we're almost there. What we have to do now is program these things, but I'm going to label them first. Things can get really hinky if you get it out of order. That's quite important to do. Turned it on. Interior door. Okay. Exterior door. And I'm going to call this gas sensor airlock. And I'm going to call this active vent airlock. Oh, we need to put some pipes on the back of this too. Okay, cool. So that's that job done. So what we can do is we don't really need to cycle the gas in and out of this place. What I can do is I can just pressurize the vents with it, which I will do thusly. I'm going to send the gas this way, then, no, this way, and then I think that should be probably sufficient, like 3 sections of pipe. Is it actually connected? No, it's not. I've put it in the wrong place. Let me take that down. Okay, here we are. So this is how we need to do. So we'll go this way, like this. And I suspect that that will be more than enough pipe just to hold the pressure from this room. All right, cool. So now we're just about ready. We want to put the circuit board airlock in. It does turn on, which is good. These doors are currently unpowered. I think. Not sure all of that's hooked up. Ah, that looks like what we need to do. But that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because we do... What am I doing? Because we do have... we seem to have power on the console, so... Let me get this. This goes here, that goes there. What are we looking at here? Straight. Aha, okay, I think that is it. Yes, so now these are looking powered to me. I think so. One way to find out. So we'll put this stuff away. We'll close this interior door. I think we can leave that one there. Oh, we need a bit of glass, so I better go grab some. Pick that glass up. Okay, I'll put the glass on top. Alright, now we need the data disk, which is perhaps a little annoyingly close to this to the thing there. Okay, pop it in there. Turn it on. Okay. There's no power somewhere. Oh. Well, of course, I've just connected it directly to that power source. I should give it its own battery, but for now, if I just stick this like this. Okay, that's generating power. Everything should be working. Ah, here we go. Look, all the lights are on. Okay, that's a little hinky. I need to bring over this little master controller here, put it here, and give it a little battery. I think maybe I should do that sooner rather than later. Yeah, look at that. It's going a little bananas. If we put it... just trying to think where would be kind of cool for it to go. Don't want to make it look too... Actually, I think we'll just put it sort of here. Turn it this way, and we can just dovetail. I'll put it this way in case we want to put stairs in or something. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get this sorted so that the power doesn't constantly cycle like it is. Deconstruct that one. Put that tool away, grab that. And now, deconstruct that one. Got to make this thing look elegant, and I've got to make it work right. Yep, like that. Like that. And like that. And now I get my crowbar out. And I should be able to put a small battery in it, which I think is all that's going to be required. And I turn it on at the same time. Now we do have that store of batteries in the charger, so let's pick one of those up. Chuck it in there, turn this on. Okay, so now that's fully charged, that's running. I think it'll act as a nice buffer. I can just close this. So I quite like how the whole control system works with this, the different things being selectable and controllable. Okay, that's working great. Excellent. So now we've got to select all of these things properly. So we've got to start with the interior door. Interior door, exterior door. I did name those properly, right? Interior door. Okay, I don't know if it's being crazy. Active vent sensor. Now when I pull the disc out. Okay. Alright, cool. So that looks fine. I don't know if it's got this round the right way. Cancel. No, you... Cancel pressurize. It wants to cycle to exterior. I don't know why it's done it that way. I've renamed everything. Interior door. Look, it's even got the label there. What is this one called? You've got to check it. Got to check it carefully. Cancel depressurize because I don't have any gas in there. Okay, I think the only way to test this out properly is to fill it full of gas and then see what happens. So let's just cancel pressurize because we have to go out. There's no pressurizing or depressurizing. Okay, so what I think I need to do is go and actually get some gas materials so I can test that out. And look, more materials here. So I should actually pick this up. I want to... where's all my copper? It's in here. No, it's in... Yeah. Copper... Do. Okay, go. What I want to do is go and get more of these solar panels sorted. So let me see. Let's turn this on. Let me see how many I can actually make. I don't mind just leaving it making all it can. Can it make any? Oh, I think I might need the electronics. Yeah, I need the electronics kit. So this one here, I need to make at least one of. And as you can see, I've got a reasonable amount of stuff in there. It's kind of hard to see. It's that small yellow text, but there is a reasonable amount of gear already inside this. So let's make this little factory, get that up and running. Just put this over here, and that one over here as well. Bonk. Yeah, just knock that there because we want to put the electronic stuff in, which does mean that we are going to want to put cables down again. So switch the tools around. I wish there was a slightly quicker way of doing that, but I'm getting pretty fast at it, so that makes it a little more seamless. Doesn't feel quite so weird. We're going to need to go this way for the big electronics printer. What happened? Did it run out of power? It didn't spit one out. Sometimes if it runs out of power, it'll just give up. No? Seems pretty happy. And the numbers are basically the same. Okay, we've got to leave that then. So what I need to do is try and find some oxalite. So I need to go look for some oxalite, and then I need to come back and test our pressurizing. Oh, there's a cable. Good to know. I need to come back and test that everything's going to work here, because that airlock is kind of bugging me right now. Right, well, I have a whole metric stack load of oxalite, so what I'm going to do... Are we out of battery already? Okay, so we can put this in... Okay, we can't put that in there. We can put this in like this. Yep, turn that. And if I get my tools out... where are we? Wrench, I can tilt this all the way to 0. Cool, okay, it'll get a little bit more charge. Right, good. This is all working. If I can get through the door in time, let's do that. Close. Okay, go, almost ready. Let's drop this 50 oxalite. Okay, here it goes. Whoosh. Pressure is building. External pressure is 7 kilopascals and rising, and I'll drop some more out.
Power low.
Oh, my power's low. Okay, turn the light off at least. Okay, that's... Ooh, there's 2 piles there. Alright. We're at 10 kilopascals. We want to get that up a little bit more anyway. Okay, so if we're doing that, and we cycle to interior, set inward. What's it doing? We are currently still in 6 kilopascals, so it's going to just vent all that air. Yeah, okay, the door's around the wrong way. Wow, what a pain. We're going to have to reset that. Okay, cancel, depressurize. Oh, now it's going to depressurize. And then all the air flows in. And yeah, silly game. It's got the airlocks around the wrong way, but at least we know everything works. So now it's just a matter of having a little fix. Let me see what I can do here. Can I do something very simply by just popping this disc back in? I suspect I won't. Okay, so let's try selecting the exterior door first, the interior door, airlock, and the active vent, and then take that out. Okay, cycle to exterior. Okay, that seems... Cancel depressurize. Oh, actually, no, we did want that to depressurize. Okay, we come out. We're happy. Yep. We're a little bit low on power, so I better switch out my battery. That's the large battery, you see, I want that. Do I have more coal to throw in? Kind of do. I think that the lift might, or the airlock might be ready. So let's just chuck this coal in to give it a little extra hand. Make sure everything vaguely works. Yes, that's charging. Okay, cycle to interior. So look, we've got, external 2 kilopascals right now. It might pull in air or push out air from the vent. So we'll cancel pressurize because I don't think there's much pressure there. Okay, cool. So right now we're in 3, 2, 3. The air's moving around, balancing out. It's currently 3 kilopascals in here. I can just see that down at the bottom right here, in case you missed where I was looking. So that seems to be that. Just want all the air to even out a little bit. Kind of a shame I didn't get more oxalite. Don't quite have enough pressure in here. No, hang on. You stupid idiots. Okay. That's not actually a window, TinyPirate. I don't know what you're doing there, but building a window... how can I make that window work? Do I need a wrench or something? No. God, there we go. Is it in now? No. What do we just take apart? Composite. So, okay, cool. I need to pick up iron sheets. Oh, that's so annoying. So put that back. Those are the plastic sheets. No. Drop those. There's glass some... Okay, there's glass somewhere else. So these need iron sheets. Now we need a glass sheet. Where have I even put the glass sheets? Oh, there might be... Here, they're in my inventory. I just sat there watching all the air just slowly vent out of the base. What a fool. Never mind. And... bonk. Okay, cool. There we go. That's why we test things, right? You can't do everything right the first time. Let's wait till dawn. I'll go grab some oxalite. And we'll make sure this is working absolutely perfectly. Okay, so we are back at base. And... is everything charging? Is everything actually working? It is... Oh, the door's closed. Can I actually get back... okay, I may have to take the cable off first, so let me do this. Okay, boop. Now open the door. Okay, I'm going to have to take off the window and go from the inside because everything gets locked when you have a... when you have stuff like this, which is a little annoying, but it kind of makes sense, right? Oh, maybe I can touch the outside pad. Why not? It's currently depressurizing. Oh, it's trying to depressurize and... oh, it worked. It actually did work that time. Okay, so a little bit of air came in because it went to 0 pressure in here. And in fact, if I looked at the pipes, and I could do that with one of these consoles with a tablet, I would see that the pipes on the inside are going to be picking up pressure. But for now, let's cancel the pressurize because we have no pressure. Everything is ready. I just have to drop the oxalite. And melt. Melt. Like, come on. Like, do something. Kind of wondering if it's basically too cold. So what would happen if I just dropped a road flare in here? And if I split 1 or 2 of these rocks off, just left them there for a second. So this will warm everything up a little bit. Let me have a look at the external. The temperature is -5 degrees. Should warm everything up quite nicely. So I haven't got anywhere to put that. So I'll just leave it here for a second. Let's just watch and see what happens. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a problem. I've fixed things, but if you look at the temperature in the bottom right, suddenly everything is working, and I'm pretty sure I have to get outside before I cook my suit. Because look, it's currently external 250 degrees and I've got to get out of that. Oh my gosh, look at the heat coming off there. So it turns out there must have been some weird atmosphere bug and things weren't heating up or anything in there. But as it stands right now, this place, and I'm holding all of these lit flares, yeah, this place is absolutely cooking because those flares and the atmosphere finally kicked in. So I'm going to have to breach this wall here and let out all of the hot air. So over here, it's 19 degrees outside, and if I stand here in the airflow, well, the temperature seems to be dropping off a little bit, but that was absolutely nuts. So I'm just going to have to leave that big stack of flares. Let me see if I can put this wall back on, and I'm going to go back in and check it out again. because it looks like there was a little bug where the ice wasn't melting. It does need to be warm enough to melt, and there to be enough pressure for the ice to sublimate out of its icy form. However, so 12 kilopascals in there, cancel pressure ice. However,
Low.
what's wrong with my suit? Filters. All right, so it's 138 degrees Celsius in here now. That's still obviously way too high. What would happen if I dropped a bunch of water? It's just going to melt and turn to steam. Oh, the temperature's going down. And now we've now filled up the place a little bit with water, which I'm okay with. Yeah, that's actually pretty good atmosphere. That's almost what I want. So I do need to worry about my filters. I'll be able to make some soon, but one of them is out already. And we're ankle deep in water. The pressure is 42 kilopascals, which isn't too bad. So I do want to split some of this off. So let's drop some of it. Let's just have a look. How much are we getting now? I'm just going to drop that little bar there. So I want it up to at least 50. Let's drop a little bit more. 60. Yeah, that's a little bit more than is in our suit right now. So that suits me just fine. And we're up to our ankles in water, which I don't know if that's good or bad. It's warm, so it's 25 degrees. That's perfect. Let's just head back out and grab our first potato, and I'll consider us basically done. So hopefully this depressurizing into that little ring of pipes doesn't blow them up. I'm pretty sure it won't. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. Okay, let's go grab that potato. Where are you, Mr. Potato? All right, so potato. Let's head back in and check if our little aquarium. Look at it. Our little aquarium isn't ready to go. So cycle. That's all working. Oh, let's watch this. The pressure's going to zip back up. Boop, 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 boop. It should be fine. Does it really think it needs to go more than that? Well, I guess it could. And we could help that along by just dropping some more oxalite there. And okay, let's plant. Okay, potato has no sunlight. Well, the sun's going down, but that's not too bad. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Put 2 in. And the others, I'm just gonna drop those potatoes in the corner over there. Pressure is 66. Drop some more oxalite in there. One of the things I have to be a little bit careful of is this atmosphere is probably very oxygen rich right now. And if it's oxygen rich, that will or could mean that if I start a fire in here, there'll be a really large explosion. But at least there'll be a lot of water to put it out. Whoa, being pushed around by the air pressure. Alright, and when the sun comes up again, these potatoes are going to start growing. I almost wonder, I got a little bottle of water there. If I probably could eventually fill it from this room or any other ice I get. And I'm going to see if I can get it to like at least 100. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. We're in a slightly low pressure in our suit because we are going to be, we can breathe more oxygen and less other gas at that air pressure. But I guess the room needs a little bit more. So let's just check if this works. Yeah, look at that. That's 105 is pretty happy with that. I just don't want to have to keep hitting cycle and pressurize. Also so I can operate the airlock from outside. No pipe explosions. The water instantly turned to, I guess, to gas and vanished. And the flares right there are heating everything up. Okay, so that's working beautifully. Brilliant. We got a working airlock cum swimming pool. I love it. Anyway, that's probably enough for now. You guys have been very patient watching this. I will catch you again next time when I think what we'll do is continue to set up our production and we'll get all of this power stuff working because constantly having to fiddle with it is a little bit annoying. Got 2 big priorities in. First is setting up the power to get more reliable power. The second is to unlock technologies with research that will allow us to put in big battery packs which will power us overnight. So on that note, I'll catch you all again soon, and do like and subscribe and do all that stuff.